Good morning and Namaste, my friend. Welcome to Namaste Today in the Zodiac Weather. My name is Christopher Witecki. I am the sensei to Sirius Joy, here to stand in my heart and walk in the light. Such a pleasure to light walk with you today. I'm love casting live in 5 dimensions in the beautiful wooded temple of Gaia on Wednesday, February 4th, 2015. And I've chosen this beautiful serene setting because Step 15 will rule today. Now, today may begin a little difficult. It might start as a challenge. That's because what Step 15 seeks is peace and serenity. And when the scales are tipped in the very beginning, sometimes that moment is intense to rebalance or come to balance. So try to be gentle with yourself today, as if you're standing in this wonderful wooded area. I'm finally starting to understand as I get more mature what the power of Mother Earth is, and it's that you are surrounded by living things that are all connected to God all the time, all connected to the universe all the time. These things don't have a problem talking to each other telepathically. They don't have a problem connecting to the earth. They don't have a problem with us, even though we've had a problem with them, right? And when you go and put yourself in this vibration and let it surround you, incredible, really is incredible. So if you get scattered, especially in these high vibrations of Aquarius, by all means connect to Mother Nature. She is still here, even though she's got some bruises, right? So today we will return to serenity, and I'll explain here in a couple of minutes what the Step 15 consciousness means and how to get to peace and serenity. In essence, it's when the mind is focused on the heart, all right? So today we're going to be bringing our mind and heart together. But before we do, let's first do the mind part by taming our brain with the phrase of the day. I am mindful of my heart's intentions today, and so it is. I am mindful of my heart's intentions today, and so it is. Now, we want our mind to always be thinking about our heart. If you can just get your mind to always think about your heart, you will always be enlightened and you will be on the path to Sirius joy. Today, it will be easier than usual to bring these two together. You could say they've been fighting for the last few days. That full moon in Leo has been intense, certainly heavy on the heart. Universe calling for us to release our old woes and calling for us to open up to a new day, a new sunshine. Not always easy, but practice does make master. To make the journey easier, be mindful of what your heart needs. And when I mean that, I mean in the moment. Right now my heart needs a break. Right now my heart needs this. Right now my heart needs that. This will restore your balance and bring you to peace and serenity. But tell the smartass, I am mindful of my heart's intentions today, and so it is. Because I said so, I thought so. The serious step today is Step 15 Aquarius, and the architecture of incarnation is this. We are standing on what we are manifesting now over 10 days into the transit. And so as we move along in Aquarius, we are in essence manifesting a new belonging. That's what we're light casting right now. Technically we're light casting, which means we're envisioning what we want to see later. It will come in physical form. It takes time for it to digest, just like trees grow. And so today we're going to add our conclusions from yesterday and our conversations and our thoughts from yesterday. And this is going to somehow lead to a restoration of balance. Once things are balanced within ourselves, we can give and receive. Now, some people who are way out of balance in this stage will, force or ask or, lean heavy on those who are willing to give. So the people who always receive will ask to be received. The people who always give will be tempted to give. But what I've learned is that we want to give and receive with ourselves first and then do business with the world. Now, the good news is that there will be a lot of great business with the world today. I think we're going to see a lot of opening up, kind of coming out of our winter hibernation sort of energy and seeing a lot of exchange of interesting and intellectual ideas. That's part of the interesting part of Aquarius. It's our fascinating, innovative side of society. And now that we're at Step 15 and beyond, you're going to see some interesting new ideas starting to crop up, especially with Saturn and Sagittarius. We'll talk about that in the cosmic clock. But first, let's take a look at the colors and the chakras and how they're affected today with our color therapy. Orange, orange, orange. The earth is very strong today, so orange is the color to ground you to the earth. Yellow, passion, it comes from the yellow third chakra, but today, because we're adding our thoughts are actually guiding our emotions today, so you want to be mindful of how you want to feel as well. And then giving and receiving, the third dimension that it opens up is giving and receiving. So when you are in your power of manifestation and you are focused on your thoughts and what you want to create, then you can open up to giving and receiving. Today I recommend, though, empowering the heart. The heart needs a little extra today. I think we're pretty tender. I think we need extra love. That means being extra attentive to the things the heart needs today. There's a lot of great healing that can happen. And keep your crown open as well, which means just open and trying to be as feeling light as you can, especially above in that regard. What does that mean? I can feel someone in the audience asking that. What does that mean to be open, especially above? It means to open up your crown. So when I open up my crown, I guess I stand up more, and I certainly do my breath exercises. But when I'm kind of listening to the universe, that's what it is. It's kind of a listening posture. That's exactly what it is. You want to, when you're opening up your crown and you're keeping your violet chakra open, you're listening for the subtleties. You're listening for the little clues. And so your awareness is on the very small patterns and the subtleties of life versus looking out for anything major. That's what I mean by it. Answer someone's question there telepathically, I think. Post if it was yours, all right? So let's move on now to the cosmic clock and see the timing of things. All right. I was just stretching there. So this is our cosmic clock, and today we have reached step 15. More than halfway through the transit, actually. Step 0 is the first step, the hidden step, and Mercury is retrograde. Today it's at step 4. So although yesterday was the conclusionary day, yesterday was some sort of conclusionary day, we came to a lot of conclusions, perhaps just a conclusion to let things go and let things flow and that sort of thing. Today is where the mind has the aha moment. So there was a conclusion yesterday, but there's an aha moment today. This might be a re-aha moment because Mercury is retrograde. So this is an area we thought we had, or we thought one way, and now we may think another. So Mercury might be shifting back and forth today, or your mind may go reverse on something it once was thinking the other direction. The moon is in the high heavens of Leo today, and really through the night in North America across Jupiter, adding some anxiety to the end of the day. So after that full moon, we had to bump over Jupiter. Jupiter calling for us to look at our decisions about what our heart wants again. It's at step 18, and so we're re-looking at decisions that lead to the next action that we're going to take. Today we're feeling through that, and we're probably exploring the high heavens of what our heart wants. Maybe now that we're starting to clear some of those thunderstorms in our life and let go some of the old dramas, we really are starting to dream a little bit, I guess is the way to say it. And we've got this party going on in Pisces. This is, I think, having the heaviest effect, and it's in our subconscious, Pisces, and it's an array of steps and degrees. Looking at the conscious, you can kind of see the note that God is playing here. This is the Pisces Tower of Truth. At the bottom is intuition, then faith, then metaphysics. So we have Venus at step 6, which is opening up, giving, and receiving to God. Then we have, we have Neptune at step 6, retrograde. It's Neptune at step 6, we're opening up and giving, receiving to God. Then we have Venus at step 10, which means that we're kind of manifesting that as a solid channel. So whatever that channel is, it kind of gets, I think, opened and manifested. So this is really our intuition opening up in a powerful way, and a lot of us having a lot of communication. That's a lot of dreaming, by the way, and that's also a lot of escaping for people who normally escape, like drug users or whatnot, who are stuck in those type of habits. This is where it kind of intensifies. For those who are spiritually connecting, it intensifies. For those who sleep a lot, it intensifies. We're connecting to God right now in a big way, and this is starting to get into where we can really feel it. When Neptune goes step 7, it's going to be intense. I think there'll be some information. Then higher up at step 15, which is the ruling step of today as well, we have Chiron. So Chiron is healing the step 15, and we're being healed basically in our faith. So in the midstream of our faith is healing. And then Mars, this is where it might be feeling a little pushy, as Mars is. Mars is at purebred step 18 today, so that means Mars is aggressive, so we have this aggression energy. Of course, this is in Pisces, so it's in the collective conscious, subconscious, so it's stirring the boogeyman and that sort of thing. And as you can see, it's kind of trailblazing. When Mars takes the lead like this, I look at it as walking through a jungle with a machete. Mars is just clearing a path for the healing and laying down the first tracks. What it does mean is that in our subconscious, we're starting to fight our boogeyman while we heal these bottom layers, as you can see. Now, looking at the sun today, the sun is at step 15 and the moon is in Leo. So as you can see, in our own conscious ladder of Aquarius, we're about halfway through. And so in the next 2 days, as we hit step 17, we'll be making some sort of decision or commitment for something even higher. So today is the day where you kind of get your footing and you get your balance and you begin to explore a new topic in your life. And that's what I'm going to be the topic of the Sensei Sunrise here coming up next. Awesome woods, eh? So today in the Sensei Sunrise, my topic is unique. Unique existing as the only one or as the sole example. That's like the basic definition for unique. And I bring up unique because now that we're past step 15, we move into our most unique part of ourselves. The most unique part is like the tippy toes of what the heart wants. The favorite ice cream on the favorite cone, in the favorite store, in the favorite town, you know what I mean, on your favorite day of the week with your favorite people, right? And this means that people may never agree with what this may be. With all this energy in Leo, it's time to love ourselves. And I think the hard part of loving ourselves is loving the unique part of ourselves. But I think this is the most beautiful expression of our spirit and of God. This is the part of us that we came to be different in every way. So, your uniqueness is your most magnificent side of you. And today, as you kind of dust yourself off from the vibrations of starting the year, look for your uniqueness. Look for the parts of your uniqueness that you love. Look for everything that you love as you're mindful of your heart today. But in particular, what is unique about you? And and how does that need unique support? That's the other side. And this is something I have learned the hardest way, my friend, with Jupiter in Aquarius. Now, right now this month, in this the book we're reading is Conversations with God. I'm in the second book. And the one thing that God definitely says, and I'm not going to bring this book up every day. I'm going to have something here in this space, but I'm going to bring it up while I'm reading it because there's some interesting ideas. Basically, God says our only job on earth is to create ourselves, and if we don't like it, create ourselves again. So our uniqueness is embraced, our joy is embraced, and we're here to enjoy it, indeed. So today, my friend, embrace that uniqueness. For those who are watched over by the Sirius Joy Personal Sensei Service at 11:11 a.m. your local time, I'll actually look into your chart and tell you where you are most unique in this lifetime. So I'll give you some areas to start digging in your meditation. And then at 3:03 p.m., there is the shy. Now, there's a shy part of our soul. We are shy to do something, but we're actually quite good at it. So I will talk about where the shy is. And where the shy is where the fortune lies. So where you find the shy is where you find where the fortune lies. And I'll point out where your shy is at 3:03 p.m. local time. All right, when we come back, I'm at the Zodiac weather and also your rock and roll gospel after this.
Introducing Secrets of Birthdays. Bow chicka bow wow. Are you ready to find love? Bow chicka bow wow. Your secrets are coming out. Bow chicka bow wow. All those sexy secrets are available at secretsofbirthdays.com. Bow chicka bow wow, baby.
So garden.
And now for our rock and roll gospel today. And I'll share with you a little story that happened yesterday. True story. Yesterday was a heavy day, the full moon in Leo, still weighing heavy on my heart. I think it's going to take some time for us to release some of these heavy energies, at least for me, but I have a moon in Leo, so I think it's a little heavier than some. Either way, I went to Spirit and said, I need a song to pull me out of this vibration. And I put out my prayer and said, please, universe, tell me, give me a song that will help. And I put my iPhone on random, and this is what God gave me. The Beatles, All You Need Is Love. And I laughed out loud because I thought it was just so quaint and perfect, and indeed, that is all we need, especially today with the moon in Leo, especially today with the vibrations going on. So play a little Beatles. It'll take you into a magical time warp. They were channeling truly angelic vibrations. But before you play the Beatles, let's take a look at the moods of each of your brothers and sisters today. And I'm going to help you with where it's time to move forward, to open and act on good faith. So that party in Pisces is telling us to open and act on good faith in one area of our life. And here we are starting with the Scorpios. Sunny and professional today for the Scorpions, but it's time to open and act on good faith that your heart will be fulfilled. So go ahead and open and act on good faith that it's going to be fulfilled and allow that to happen from the universe. Step 1, the Leos, sunny and cool today, but open and act on good faith that you will find intimacy. Now, intimacy is knowing that deep part of yourself. Intimacy is knowing God. Intimacy is knowing another. It can be any and all of the above. Step 2 is the Cancer, sunny and manifesting today, but you want to open and act on good faith to your life's true purpose. So if you know your heart's true purpose, open and act on good faith. Step 3, the Sagittarius is sunny and learning again today, but you can open and act on good faith that your emotional security has finally arrived. So you can relax, basically. Step 4 is the Aquarius is sunny and sentimental today, but you can open and act on good faith that the money will come. So no worrying there about money. Open up and act on good faith. Step 5 is the Geminis, sunny and chit-chatty today, but open and act on good faith that your career will unfold perfectly. All right? So have faith about that. Step 6, the Libra and sunny and social, but I suggest you open up and act on good faith that your daily life will find peace. Find peace no matter what you believe is possible. Step 7, the Pisces, sunny and hyper-aware and alert today, maybe doing some healing as well. But you want to open and act on good faith that you sense the right actions to do all the time. So just sense and do. Step 8, the Capricorn, sunny and content with their life today. But you want to open up and act on good faith in all your thoughts and open up and act on good faith in all your conversations. Step 9 is the Aries, sunny and childlike today, but you want to open up and act on good faith that the karma is paid and new days, not new debts, new days are indeed here. Sorry about that. Taurus is step 10s, sunny, nesting, and resting today, but Bull, open up and act on good faith that a higher calling is opening and here. And then finally, the Virgos, sunny and spiritual today, but open up and act on good faith that relationships are, in fact, finally changing. Yay. All right, so if you're watching on YouTube, please be kind and do subscribe. It helps us with our relationship with them. And on Facebook, you can get straight to our Facebook page by navigating to soulgarden.me. And you can get an email from me every morning saying Namaste and good morning if you join our email list at soulmart.me. And don't forget, we will be at the Conscious Life Expo this Friday, the 6th, 7th, and 8th. I'm looking forward to it. We're getting everything in order. And I will give anyone a hug who says they watch my show. So come on up and I'll give you a hug. Thank you so much, folks. Have a good day. Remember, I love you. And live, love, be.
This is just so ironic.